Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to NerdTube. I'm here talking fan film reactions, watching fan film reactions with a brand new guest as well as my cohort. Let me introduce you to my cohort first. Cousin Cheeto, how you doing, mate?
Hanging in there as normal.
Fantastic. And also we have a special guest here from YouTube, Law Reloaded, also known as James. How you doing, mate?
Doing well. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited. I'm finally going to be on
thank you.
NerdTube. It's exciting for me. It's a good day.
Oh, we're very happy for you to grace us with your presence, mate. So today we're watching The Scribbler. This is part of the Vance Collection we've been reacting to recently. I think we should just get the show on the road and see how this goes, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Look at that. He looks like he's sweating at the top of his head quite a lot there.
It's a t-shirt. Oh.
No, fair enough. Oh, he's standing next to all that engineering stuff there, so it's probably quite hot.
I'm just glad they had pictures in the 23rd century.
And this is my story.
His name is Eobard. Wait a minute, is this the Reverse Flash?
No, that's his fictional son, Space Jesus, from the previous episode.
Oh, well, this is when he finds him.
Yeah. His real son, who's his fictional son.
Sometimes I wish my kids were fictional. All right, so this is flashback.
It's technically then.
Okay.
Yeah, technically.
I just found a random kid in the bushes.
And I make him my own. Holy Moses.
My father rescued me when I was young.
I love that music.
That was sort of his thing.
Look at thank you, Lord.
Is this like a
I
Jake
sometimes wonder what my
Sisko
life would
episode
have been
where
if he wouldn't have.
Yeah, I
was
think
traveling
so.
through time and
No, they brought back the denim.
My father was
in that period.
always so busy, but I could always see he cared. He did
Hawaiian
more
punch-
than rescue
punch
me.
hat.
He did more
Seen
than
better
just
days.
be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
He was my friend. And you knew one day that you would no longer be around. Be prepared was his favorite motto.
Motto of a good scout.
Years
And
is
Hawaiian
constant.
Punch survived too.
Oh yeah.
Buchanan, Rankin, Quincy, Lee, and Cherico have all acknowledged we're ready to go.
Can't believe we've come so far.
Captain, we have one last crew member reporting for duty.
Oh,
Well, there's Joshua, by the way. What outfit is he wearing? An admiral outfit.
Computer, prepare operation.
I think it's
Twinkle
a motion picture.
Was
It's
it
a motion
Okay.
picture outfit.
Freedom Star? What's the name of the operation?
I think it was Freedom Star, yeah. Nacelles to blue.
One day, the unexpected happened. There was a crystal in a box, the one on your desk.
Oh yes, the
It
space
played
crystal.
such
Meth.
wonderful
Yeah,
sounds.
the space crystal meth.
I don't think you were prepared
There it is.
for that.
He just licks it whenever he needs a good
I don't think
good
any
high.
of us were.
And it's a self-aware crystal meth. Whenever I hear that noise and all that stuff, I keep thinking Wade Barrett from WWE.
Gosh.
I love how the
No way
crystal
back- yeah,
is
no way
so
Barrett.
powerful. He
What was
came
a
from
moment
a completely
for me,
different
several
angle, too.
lifetimes, the universe.
Yeah, right?
There were several people that had a hand in my return. My big bear, Nancy.
Yeah, Big Bear,
that-
the big suit.
My auntie, Israel.
I think it's like the morning after. She's
So
wearing his
many
uniform.
more that I don't even know.
the name's
And again,
ironic.
I'm left wondering how my life could have
big dude
easily
named
ended
Tiny.
up differently.
Big dude named Tiny.
Yeah, so she's Big Bear or whatever because she's smaller. It's an ironic name.
I love stuff like that. Nearly 100 years after Eobard's disappearance.
There's been an issue.
Is everything all right, McCaw?
Another
Vance
Menard.
and Drell have found a small boy.
Space Jesus.
He has risen
Found
indeed.
you.
Yeah.
Good. Where are you? We will rendezvous with you immediately.
Oh, it's been 100 years, son, but we can catch up.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was
Right.
time travel shenanigans in between. Because now look, they've
Right.
got TNG and Voyager era uniforms.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm sure that mullet isn't, Starfleet protocol.
Computer, initiate crime.
It's very
like-
generations because
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
very Star Trek Generations with the different uniforms. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
So the pilot just disappeared.
Oh. Well, we're just gonna into darkness this and just careen right into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Is that Earth? That is Earth.
I don't know.
No, I saw Florida, and there's Mexico, so I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that
Maybe it's the multiple Earths, one of the clone Earths that we always see.
right. One's got
crimes.
cowboys on it. The other one's
On
got
forest planets, everything's a forest
medieval
planet.
times.
Let's not talk or give orders. Whatever we do, that would be.
Now thinking I've always wanted to go to South America.
No, this is the oh.
Wow.
Oh look,
My father
That's a
saved
depressing
his crew
into
until
a
they
green
were
field.
rescued.
Incredibly well.
Don't worry. Splashdown's
Use
about
this
to beam up the last batch
splashdown.
of survivors right now.
Good. We've been on this planet long enough.
Well,
Oh, it's
I
not
know
Earth.
Eobard can't wait to see you. Just Captain Bridges has reassigned me to Eobard detail until you get back.
He hasn't been any trouble, has he?
No, he's a good kid. We had ice cream down in the mess hall, played superheroes on the holodeck.
We'll just assign a commander to look after a baby. Yeah,
Everybody.
fair enough.
It's Menard's baby though. I mean, that's like
It is Space Jesus. Yeah.
No, I think that's the one thing that I can take comfort in these days.
Yeah. First you get Eobard back, and then you lose the Constar. I can't even imagine what you must be
He's
feeling.
rub it in, mate. Rub it in.
Have you been able to locate
Put his nose
Ruiz,
right in
the
it.
Ferengi ship that raided our supplies?
Look at this guy scanning the tree.
Lexington ran along the DMZ.
He's like,
but
it seems to be
finding
Flora.
trace of Ruiz.
Heimdall went along the neutral zone.
And they
It's probably
thought
one of
him
those
out
things
of
where he's trying to
Ferengi
listen in but look
turned out to
busy.
be Dorn.
You know,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know how you just
I'm
look
not
at something. It's like, wow, this is a really interesting
much
wall
of a
as you're listening to
mission,
somebody
but I
fight.
have some ties to Heimdall. Speaking of ties to past ships, where's Starfleet going to put you now?
I don't know.
The Constar A.
I just want to spend time with my son.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
want to step back from my position to spend time with them.
we're gonna voyage home this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Lily, right?
I don't know about that.
What happened?
I caught
She died.
Lily and
She's
Watson laughing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sure if you know, James.
Well,
Menard
you
and
sure they just weren't
girlfriends.
kissing?
It's like
You do know
he
the
might as well be
difference, don't you,
Charles
Menard?
Bronson in Death Wish.
Just messing with you.
They're all dead.
I don't remember the last time I made her laugh like that.
So she was laughing
Look,
with
it's
someone
not
else.
really my place to say, but
I can't
we always talk
recall,
about
but
making time for Lily. But have you?
this guy's got such bad luck with women. It's unreal.
That's the problem. We're just having fun.
Dude, that guy in the background. Now he's starting to
Jake.
bug me. Oh, now he's pulling a Riker. I'm more
I get
interested
it.
in what's going on with that guy in the
It's hard
background
keeping
than
up a
what's going on
relationship
here.
when you wear the uniform.
Yeah, look, they're having small talk now. Come on.
Yeah, I guess we don't talk about that much, do we? But yeah, my wife and I, Samantha, we have a daughter, Janessa.
Family is
Janessa.
always known that.
It's
After all you've
beautiful in
just
the,
been through,
in the background.
I think you've been
It's-
given a second chance. to
Nature
make
is
things right with Lily.
wondrous.
There's still time.
I think
Life
right now I want to focus
forms.
on my son.
Do-do-do-do-do. Generation puns be glorified in this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. No, Eobard, no. We don't put tribbles in our mouth. No, tribbles taste bad. Tribbles taste bad.
What the hell?
Why do you have a tribble?
This is Commander Mitchell
Yeah.
signing out.
I mean, unless it's neutered.
Hurry back, please.
Things were good again.
So they're having small
Like,
talk.
you know,
Really, you should be sending a rescue ship to save
Things
their
were
ass.
good until the bad guys came. My father always said the universe doesn't belong to the bad people.
Things were good till the bad guys came.
Nancy, I need your help. With this war going on,
Listen, if you get romantically involved with him, you're dead.
I need to send him to Idrell's.
Ooh, Prometheus class. Yes, please. I'll take one.
He died the next year.
Well,
That's so many women saved.
Did he date himself?
Menard loves this like tombstone. This tombstone.
He gave
looking
me the chance to have a real
Yeah.
purpose in life, to help people,
Oh,
to change people's lives.
he took his communicator off. He doesn't want to be found.
Go ahead.
What the hell was that? He just like touched thin air.
You're asking as my aunt or my captain?
He has his
Yeah, I'll be up to
communicator
the
in his hand, I
Constar
bet.
soon.
Okay. Look, he done it again.
I wanted to
Put it in
join
his hand.
Starfleet, but I
I
also wanted to
wonder
follow in my father's footsteps.
If that's
in other
digitally
ways.
added, or he literally found someone
The
who
network.
had that and based his entire character off of that.
we were all
person.
worried.
Chloe doesn't worry. She
Yeah, I mean, they
prays.
could be doing like future tech right there, and they forgot to add it digitally.
I can't.
All good
Well,
things
listen,
right there.
It's what we do.
Don't lose yourself to this stuff, man. It's not worth it.
It's scary how right you are on this. You're coming at him with almost no knowledge. So of course I trust your judgment, Ty.
All right, but don't come at me if Nancy busts your chops.
I can handle Big Bear.
Silly. Good luck.
You gotta
too,
watch
brother.
out for Tiny, actually.
Bernard out.
They like
Welcome
walking
to-
through the park.
Say, welcome to Hobbington.
Oh, this is where I met Dad.
Right here.
This is where Dad stole me. I mean, did he ever?
Yeah.
Did he ever verify where like the child is or any other life forms? Or it's just like, oh look, there's a baby. I guess I'm gonna keep it.
Adoption in the future is weird.
It's basically finders keepers, is how it works. In these.
Why do you want to revisit that place?
Of all the nights, I thought you get it.
No, not really.
Is that, okay, wait.
So many fell.
Is that person
many
supposed to be
characters
sitting in the office?
Yeah,
Or is it like
yeah,
a-
the proportion is so out of whack here.
I just think it's brave that they have a half-armed medical officer.
I have that same thought.
without an elbow joint? That's pretty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This
He's
thing's got so dark.
a new species.
Hey.
It's up to us to rebuild.
It was up to us to give them a future. I have to get to my destination.
Okay, bug me when you get back. Martina's out.
So is he just staring into space as he's talking to him? Then I guess, or
Maybe he's got like the eye things in, you know.
or it's
This is-
happening in his head. This is all.
What's
It's like
that? See,
he's hallucinating.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like a Wonderful Mind thing. I don't know if you guys saw that.
There's a
but-
lot of fathers out there, some good, some bad.
oh, with
Most we may
Russell
not
Crowe.
have always had the most amount of time together, but he was always there when I needed. And I know my father always loved me.
So
A Wonderful Mind with Russell Crowe, James.
I was wondering when my top helmsman would be joining us.
I know
James.
this.
Try to receive me.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. With Russell Crowe, A Wonderful Mind, that film.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Or Beautiful Mind. I forget.
Oh, Beautiful Mind. Yeah.
Where the dude hallucinated.
Oh, I'm not
Man,
sure.
that I love how that ship's just a hair out of phase. That's why it's so fuzzy. Torpedoes go right through it.
And then we went to Disneyland.
Space Disneyland.
Yeah. The Scribbler. I think they scribbled when they wrote the script for this shit. Oh my god.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know
Oh
is
man,
to
this
love what
music, mate. This music.
Oh, there's an after
Copyright
credits.
just for
Hold
that.
on. Now.
We're gonna find grandson Jesus. Like he's gonna find the baby himself.
Oh, please. I would
That's
love
the
that.
that'll be the Menard tradition, to go out to space and look for like abandoned babies.
The Menard Protocol.
He's keeping it alive. He's gonna find his own baby in the...
The first rule of Menard acquisition: find a baby.
Dylan to Menard.
Go ahead, Commander.
I trust your
Can't get
wonderful
over
voice has
the
been
invisible
enlightening.
fucking.
As good as can be expected.
In that case, Captain,
Look at all those ships in the back of his
to
wall.
leave for
He's
Starport
showing
Orchard.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Space.
Neptune.
The vast unknown. These are the voyages of the starship Constar. Forgotten by time. Forged by
Next.
fate.
What the hell is
to
that?
do that which no one else will.
Okay, well, there we go. Whew.
Thank God it was 16 minutes. You know, we are having to have our guests, go through all of this. I almost, I was really concerned about, James's health as we were watching this, but nevertheless, this fan film, like with the previous ones, like we're just continuing this overarching story. But honestly, sometimes I would just prefer an episode of the week sort of scenario, because he's just lost in all this melodrama about God knows what, with people in their own thoughts and monologuing and all that shit. When you really want some Star Trek, I mean, we're getting people's personal issues in the Star Trek universe when we want some actual Star Trek shenanigans going on here and them having to resolve an issue. And really, we're just getting like some glorified diary. It's just...
I mean, when I originally wanted to call this the Menard Chronicles, I feel like I was very instead of the Menard, what is it? The Menard Collection.
Menard Collection,
I feel like
yeah.
this should be called the Menard Chronicles if we ever do the whole 108 film run.
Oh,
Because
boy.
holy balls.
Yeah, I was trying to take a look at how far down this was, like what movie this is for him. Like, is it his 8th movie or 10th movie, or
well, he's had
things
108,
like
he
that.
says. So
Sure. Yeah, but I mean, is this like the first of the? It's obviously not the first, but if this is this, like the 10th of the 108th. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting movie. I would agree. I think it can be very Trek to have a story based around a single character and have it melodramatic, but there's just it was. I would guess that script was probably a first draft script, because there were some things that it was more tell than show. Like things were good till bad guys came, or he died next year. There's no explanation. It's just, he died. It's what these things happen.
Lived for 100 years as well, by the way.
Yeah,
I think he's
I think there were some time travel shenanigans in another in another episode, because I mean, as I said, I feel like there was a time jump between TOS era and TNG era with him.
Well, yeah, and we saw it. I don't know. So the only way that this movie makes a ton of sense is if there's like one before it or something that connects to it that explains all of these individual events. And if so, I would argue it's not a good standalone movie, because every movie, even if it connects to something else, should be able to stand on its own to some degree. That's why I'm curious which number it is, because this feels like some of his earlier works, because his later ones do a lot better.
There is previous to this, and we are continuing from the previous. It still fucking makes no sense. What I mean? It makes no fucking sense at all. We've done all of that, and that something like that. But we see the space crystal meth, and then that makes his kid disappear, and like we haven't even resolved the space crystal meth yet. Maybe that will come in the future, but it was totally just forgotten about after the first minute or two of this particular episode.
The Valhalla Stone is what that is called.
Yeah, I'm calling it space crystal meth. Because that's what it is to me. But as soon as you fucking touch it, you go and shit like that, and then you think of what's his face from WWE.
The Boogeyman.
Yeah, No, the guy
came back from WWE.
IRS's son, with the long hair and
okay,
fucking hell, I forget his name. I said Wade Barrett, but I think that's not his name. I'll have to look into it. Bray Wyatt, that's it. Bray Wyatt. Yeah.
And now we can move on.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. There was just a lot to it. Like you said, the communicator needed to be better explained. The camera there was, again, I mean, I think a lot of his more modern stuff is a lot better, but like the camera angles and everything made absolutely no sense at all. It was funny, there was a couple instances where he's shooting it or filming from one side, and then when his character reacts, it comes from the completely different side, which again is just, it's throws you off and everything. It's kind of funny, but yeah, 10 out of 10 would subscribe, I guess, is what we're all saying. It's what it sounds like. We love it.
Well, we do we usually give ratings here anyway?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'll give it a generous 4.
I was gonna give it a 5, and Laura gives it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, I was being sarcastic. So is it a 5 out of 10? So you think this is middling this is the average movie for Vance so far? Not Vance, yeah, Vance so far.
This is probably
you're being too generous, because this is supposed to give some explanations, and all I did was get more confused. Yeah, I mean,
I have no idea what's going on with the plot. Like,
I have no idea what the fuck's going on, man. He's just monologuing and chatting shit, and now we're following fucking Space Jesus, and like, I didn't feel there was any resolution. And if we saw the previous episodes, I feel none of that has come into play in this particular episode. What the fuck's going on? I have no idea.
But none of his girlfriends died in this one, so 10 out of 10.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, again, I still stand by. He probably started dating himself, so that's probably. I mean, it's the 23rd and 24th century. You can be open to that. They can do what they want. It's a progressive future. Yeah.
Yeah, holodecks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
shag yourself. That'll be interesting.
All right. Well, I think we've pretty much talked this one out. Yeah, not exactly the greatest work. I mean, we've seen a couple other Vance's films on this collection that I would say were much better than this. I feel like he's playing a little bit more towards, look at my cute kid, which his kid is cute and adorable and fun. I mean, Royce is awesome, but when you kind of play to that a little bit too much, it almost seems like he's leaning on it too much when it should be leaning on its own as a Trek thing.
Yeah.
And then I know Laura, you're probably gonna love this reference, but I mean, it's kind of like if Miles leaned a lot on Keiko and Keiko and what was his daughter's name again? I can't remember. I don't know.
I forget, but I know who you're on about.
Molly.
There we go. Yeah, Keiko and Molly. And there's one or two episodes that they do, but it's like if every episode they were leaning on, that. So, I mean, I think the past 2 we've watched, it's really leaned heavily on the kid. So
I think with his writing, he's kind of forgetting to keep things more Star Trek focused, and he's just putting too much of his own personal experiences in life, and which is understandable to a degree, but it's just way too much. It's way too much on that side, and not enough.
Let me verify something. He's putting his life experiences into his movie. So, a fan film that was about randomly finding a baby, stealing it, bringing it onto a military vessel that could be destroyed, dating women that die, and then ultimately dying himself. This is based on the life story of Vance, is what you're
based on a true story.
Based on a true story of Vance is what you're telling me. Okay.
Oh god, when you say it like that, but
I mean, in one of the last fan films we did review, though, I did say that I feel like he is transposing, especially in the last one where he found the baby. it felt like he was trying to transpose his internal feelings, like of becoming a parent in real life, becoming a parent into his art. And that, so, that was one of the couple previous fan films that we had seen and we had done. And so, I mean, I really, but I just, as I said, now I feel like we're a couple in and he's still leaning heavily on the parenting and all that other stuff and finding the kid, and the kid disappeared and now he's back and now he's older and now it's Jake Sisko, but going reverse in time. I don't, whatever.
Right. So it's the Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, effectively, for Vance.
I've never seen that movie.
For those, but do you get the reference?
I think Shark
that
Boy.
Was literally
when you think Shark Boy, I think
I'm sorry.
I think TNA wrestling. You remember TNA wrestling? There's a Shark Boy was in that. Give me a shell, yeah. That's all I can think of.
That movie was that movie was effectively completely made for the kids of the producer of it. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but yeah, it was made and completely based on that. God, I forget who actually made that. I have to go back and take a look. But yeah, so that's why it exists. He did it for his kids. Okay, well, hopefully, yeah, I agree. Hopefully, he breaks away from it.
Did you give it a mark out of 10, by the way?
I didn't. I mean, I haven't seen his stuff beforehand. I would say it was. Man, I don't know how to say it and be polite. I would say it was an interesting movie made by someone who has just started getting into filmmaking. Is what I would say. Without having a basis of his other stuff, I would say it was a 2 or 3 out of 10. Because I think that he has an interest. I think you could have an interesting concept there and one that fits in Trek. I'm not sure that I know that he didn't deliver on what he was going for.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So, should we just wrap this up now, fellas?
Let's
do it.
Okay. All right. So, let us know what you guys think out there on the YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you think. Thank you very much, Law Reloaded. Thank you very much, Cousin Cheeto. And don't forget to subscribe to NerdTube. We are the greatest YouTube channel you never fucking heard of. We will see you cunts later, and may the force be with you.